again. Today we're doing wrapping paper. So we've got a roll from Officeworks of just normal brown paper. You can use white paper or any coloured paper, and it's great just to give someone a gift that's wrapped in homemade paper. And it's not that hard. So far I've just, because it's Valentine's coming up, I've just put some random love hearts, tried to space it out a bit so it looks like wrapping paper. And I'm just using a biro, and we're going to experiment with a bit of glitter and some PVA glue. You can just paint straight onto the paper, which is quite pretty as well. So this is just a really fun activity any age can do. You can get really complicated with it and make it really amazing, because I think when you do get a gift and they say, oh, I made the wrapping paper, and it's just the wow factor, you know, oh wow, you actually went to all that trouble for me. Oh, that's so nice. So being Valentine's soon, in the next 6 weeks or so, I thought Christmas is gone, but you could make Christmas paper for next year. I just thought Valentine's Day was a perfect event to do this example. Now, I'm not measuring anything, I'm just doing it all freehand, make it fun. And we'll see how the paper reacts to the PVA glue. So I'm just going to get some PVA, stick it in a bucket, keep it simple. Get PVA glue from anywhere really, cheap shops or wherever. Now you've got to kind of do this pretty quickly, and I think I want to do it in a way where it wasn't too thick and it wasn't too thin. So a brush I would use would probably be a bit bigger than that. Let's see what we've got here. And then what we'll do is we'll sprinkle the glitter. I'm thinking purple and silver would be nice, or you could just have them all different colours. And then once it's dry, we'll dust them off. I think I might do one colour at a time because I want to save the glitter. I don't want to chuck it in the bin. So if we just do, say, all purple, and then we'll do silver. Well, this seems to be working quite nicely. I was a bit worried about the glue making the paper bubble. Famous last words. And I've just dribbled a bit there. And you can use stamps for another effect around the love hearts, or you could write the person's name in really nice writing, or you could get a sticker of letters and write, stick their name on with stickers. Or you could even go really fancy and put diamantes, little diamantes, sort of sparingly. I think we might do that today, just to make it a bit special. So we don't want to go too far with this without putting the glitter on, because the glue will dry. The casting workshop I was going to do after the last video, we've postponed that till this afternoon. So that'll be fun. So this will be interesting. I did buy some ones that had little chambers, and in the transit, for some reason, and I haven't actually opened that up, it's all mixed. But that's okay, that can look quite pretty too. So I'm just going to leave a little opening there so it doesn't get too messy. And that's a lot I've put on there, but never mind. Yeah, the hole, I could have probably made the hole a bit smaller, but I plan to recycle the leftover bits anyway, so keep going on with that. And cards as well. I think that making your own cards at Christmas or Valentine's Day, I just think it's really special that you went to the effort to make something special if you're creative, even if you're not creative, just for a bit of fun. I did make a Christmas card for St. Paul's Church. And I just used watercolour paper and used watercolours, and I found a really Christmassy sort of Australian gumnut flower with the gumnut leaves. So I just did that with watercolour and then used a bit of PA glue and put a bit of glitter on it, which came out quite nice. And then I just wrote nice writing, thank you, blah, 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 thanks for everything, which I am very grateful. They've sponsored me through some of this, and are very keen to see the hall being used for creative purposes. We've finished the puppet bus, which is another workshop that will video, and when the kids are performing, that's going to be a fun one. So we'll be telling jokes and singing songs up on stage after the workshop of doing sock puppets. So that'll be a fun one. And we are getting a bit of interest with adults joining in too now. So if you're a mum or a dad or just someone that's interested in playing with art, then come along. It's $60 for the day. Well, it's for half the day, but that includes everything. So it's pretty good value. We just ask you to bring a shirt or for tie-dyeing, or a dress or something cotton. You saw in our first workshop, which that's all included if you want to do it. There's also sun colour, which reacts to the sun when we put leaves and things over the fabric outside. It's a sunny day. Then we spray this sun colour on it and it develops, it kind of does a bit of a, like a kind of photograph type. It's interesting, and we're doing a video on that, so you'll be able to see that one too. So there's 8 workshops altogether. So what I'll do is I'll finish this off and then we'll do part 2. This is going to take a little while. So that's us for now. Just finish this last one. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I know that I did. I suppose you could use glue sticks for this as well, but we're using PVA.